Awesome. Thank you so much, Peggy, for joining me today. I really appreciate your time and the fact that you're willing to hop on Zoom and share a little bit of words about our marketing campaign with you. So the first thing I want to chat about is how you discovered Studio PTDL.
Okay, I was through an influencer.
Okay.
One of my students hired an influencer. I called to speak to her and she says, no, I think you need this company here more than you need me. So I called you guys, and right away, the first person I spoke to, I was like, yeah, this is it. He was really easy to talk to. He explained everything in detail. It was like, yes, I'm good. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you know who you spoke to on the phone?
Jenish?
Yeah, Janish. Okay, yeah, awesome.
He's
Yeah,
great.
one of our business
Yeah,
developers,
really
really
good.
awesome
Really
guy.
easy to talk to. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Awesome. That's so amazing that you came through a referral as well.
Yeah.
Have you worked with another marketing agency before?
No, not unless you call like Yellow Pages or something like that, right? I did hire some marketing people to do marketing for me, but it never ever got very far. It always seemed like they spoke about doing all these things, and then when it came down to it, it just didn't really happen. And I went through several people like that. Yeah, and it was kind of disappointing for sure.
No worries, no worries. So how would you say, we rate on the scale maybe of 1 to 10 in terms of marketing agency?
It's been amazing. I'll definitely give you a 10 because things have really happened. There's many things about it. One is that I've noticed a consistency in my clientele. Like, I've moved, and because I've moved, you think business would be slower, but actually my business has been consistent and in some ways better,
That's awesome.
with clientele. So I haven't missed a beat there. Another thing is that, even when I have missed emails coming in or texts coming in, you guys are right there to say, Peggy, you got an email, you need to answer this person. I was like, yay. And there's times that I couldn't, I don't know how to get onto Instagram to check. I don't know how to get it. And you guys are there to guide me every step of the way. So it's been amazing that way, and
Awesome.
when I don't know something, you're right there to jump in and help me with it. So that's great.
Yeah, we love working with you, Peggy. It's been awesome.
Um,
Where were you at prior in your business prior to working with us?
Well, I noticed that before I was working with you guys, that you'd go in spurts. Like, you get clients and then there's nothing, and then there's clients and then there's nothing. And so it was kind of like hit or miss. And even with trainings, because I teach, sometimes I get 2 people in class, sometimes 5, but very rarely you get a full class. And I don't take more than 10 students. But right off the hop, I got 8 students in my training coming up now the end of May. And I didn't want any more than 8 because of the limit of 10 people in a group. And so that was great. I've had that filled up for like 2 months now.
That's awesome.
So it's been really good that way, for sure. Well, I can't think of any way that has not been good, really.
So thank you so much, Peggy. So you spoke just a little bit about the ups and downs, and I'm just curious, like, consistency wise, have you been pretty happy with how consistent our campaigns have been?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, like I said, I've noticed my clientele has been definitely more consistent on an even keel. Like, it hasn't been like up and down kind of thing. It's been like I've had at a steady flow, and I just feel like as I go along further, it will get better because you build momentum as you go, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I really feel confident that I'm going to have full classes and a consistent client flow, right? So that's great. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned the last 2 months you've had eight students in each of your classes. Is that your specific win? Like, is that your biggest win from the campaign? Is just having that consistency?
Yes, because it's the feedback I get from students is that I didn't even know you were here. I didn't even know you existed. I can't believe you've been here all this time and we didn't know. And now people are starting to know that I'm here. I've been teaching for 14 years. And so now actually people are starting to actually know that I exist and the training is available. So that's great. That is a big win for me. If I can get my classes full each time, that'll be great. And so far you guys have been great that
Amazing.
way.
Yeah, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. What would you say is the best part about working with Studio PTDL?
The service. Like, you guys have just been so helpful. It doesn't matter who I speak to. It doesn't matter what I need. Like, you guys are just right there. Like, with most companies you deal with, it's like, well, in my opinion, customer service is really hard to come by these days. It's just, you get put off and leave a voicemail and they get back to you a week later kind of thing. Every single time I've needed something, no matter how frustrated I was, you guys have been there for me, and you have given me clarity. And honestly, it's happened so fast that I don't even have time to get frustrated. Like if I email or text and say I need this or need that, boom, right there. It's right there. It's done, right? Or there's an explanation, or there's the patience there to show me what to do, right? Because I'm not really technically inclined, even though my background has been in computers, but that was many years ago, right? But no, it's the service. The customer service is amazing with you guys. It really is. Yeah.
Awesome. No, thank you. I love to hear that, because we're always working to get better with
Well,
customer service as well.
You really, and it doesn't matter, like I said, doesn't matter which one of you that I've spoken to or dealt with. It's always been amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Peggy. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Last question I have for you today is, would you recommend us to family or friends?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I actually have already.
That's awesome.
Yes. And when I teach, you can be sure I'll be sharing it with my students, right? I have a training coming up at the end of May, and you can be sure I'll be telling them about you for them starting their own business.
Yeah, thank you so much. That means the world to us. That really does. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. It'll be worth it, right? For them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Success for sure.
Awesome.
When you get results from something that you expect, because like I said, in the past, I've hired people, but what they say and what they do don't match. With you guys, what you say happened and then some. It's like you've gone above and beyond, like I said, and I can't stress this enough, because it's a new process and it's a learning curve behind it. And when you're not technically inclined like me, like with Instagram and Facebook, even Facebook messages, I'm like, I can't find the email. And so you guys will step by step show me what to do, or you'll copy and paste it to my text so I get the message, or like, it's just always extremely helpful, for sure.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Peggy. I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.